digital technology is also about complementing strategies with with the new ones, complementing existing strategies with new ones. And so how does corporate India really adopt this digital technology by just complementing it and not substituting these strategies?
Thankfully, most of the devices and solutions have some e-component in that. There is no more electrical engineering. Everything is electronic in nature. So you're proximate to being digitalized. So it's adoption. It's not substitution needed for it. So what you need to do is that once the other side, end of the day, we can't be sitting in isolation and create a product and say customer buy it. Those days are gone. It has to be market based. So one has to understand what I have as a ware or a solution today, how it is being treated and used by the customer. If it is not available, then how can you elevate yourself even far ahead so that he also has a better experience? If you think from the customer standpoint of view, he wants ease. He wants everything faster, cheaper, better. Yes. So how do I use business technology, a digital technology to make all these three happen for him? I am able to deliver it faster. I am able to make it better and in any case cheaper. So then certainly it will be hitting your top line automatically to the bottom line. It is possible.
We would all agree that all these annual strategies and planning cycles are too slow and cumbersome. So what role can digital technology play to really speeden up the whole decision-making process in this fiercely competitive space? Your view.
I started to mention a brief bit on it. I mean, the power with digitization of data, right, is that your decision-making can be much more robust if you have real-time data coming in, right? So if I know what air fryer is going off the shelf, or what mixer grinder is going off the shelf, or what kinds of lights are actually going off the shelf, and I know that real-time, my decision-making becomes much more robust, because one of the core challenges we have in any emerging market is quality of data, right? So at a very core and really at the source of all strategy is really good data at a source. And there is no other way out than to digitize and to enable better quality data to come through and real-time decision-making based on that.
And what, according to you, are the key features, talking about the future, what are the key features of digital businesses and why do you think they'll thrive?
I would say two counts. One is we have currently approximately a 2 trillion economy. 1.8 was the last year's number, 2, let's say that. Yeah. If you're going to be doubling that in the next maybe 10-year period, I'm giving a lot of room for the government for that 10 years. The quantum of spend on IT, digitalization put together will not be less than a 5 to 6% of the total size of the economy. For Indian, in America, it will be 10% also. What's the size of the economy? Then $4 trillion into 5% is equal to $200 billion the size of the industry. Do you want any further calculation?
No.
That's a number.
All right. So, before I let you all go, what is that one big reason that you would want companies to leverage the power of digital? We'll ask everyone. So first, let me go with you, Sanjay.
I think I'll put it very simply. In today's world, every business has to be a digital business. So it's not something you can ignore. It's a necessity because otherwise you're going to be left out. You will not be proactive if you're not thinking about digital. Very simply.
Krishna.
For us, it goes back to the fundamentals of business. Every business, if it's run by a consumer or a customer, right, digitization enables you to do that, right? So I think the sheer power for us is really consumer data feeding all decision-making and driving everything that we do, and us, in turn, adding value to a customer using digital.
Mr. Taput.
Yeah, this question was relevant 10 years back. Today, I don't think anybody is in doubt about it. This experience that I have, dawn to the light coming in, from dark to light, it's just an experience. Just feel it. It's there. You just can't ignore it. And if you ignore it, it's too late. And as I always believe that you have to be transformational. You have to just keep on changing models and do it very, very fast. And what we do today, after 1 year, has no relevance. That is something you should accept it and keep on going ahead.
Mr. Onikrishnan, your final comments.
The world is moving at such a fast pace. A human being will not be able to catch up without the help of digital and digital support. And he has got to make it as an enabler, supporter, and possibly a vehicle to catch up every one of us and each of our businesses.
All right, gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us on this special. That's a wrap on this special episode. Keep watching CNBC TV 18.
Focus. Ideate. Innovate. Enable.